Hi, you guys. So this has been going on now, I guess, for what, almost 2 months. Now, I talked about this before. Perry, Sherelle World's husband, who has his own channel here on YouTube as well, Perry Sanders, I believe that's the name of the channel. He was talking about this. He was saying that certain YouTubers who were taking up collections in the name of Jaguar, right? Now, we know that she was arrested. I guess she had a warrant or something in Texas. She was in Louisiana. She had to wait to get moved to Texas to go in front of a judge in Texas. And she was finally moved somewhere, what, 3 weeks ago or something like that. And so she, I guess, was waiting for her court date. And like a lot of people were saying, Texas is huge. And when you think about court dates and all that stuff, it could take some time before she would be able to get in front of a judge, which I didn't think about it that way. But yeah, that's true. So she finally, I guess, got in front of a judge and they gave her bail or something when she got to Texas, which I didn't hear a lot of commentary about the fact that she had a bail amount. However, somebody finally brought the conversation up, and I don't recall which YouTuber was doing it. And so all the people that was taking up all these collections, people were just wondering, well, why don't they bail her out if y'all asking folks for all this money? Now, let me say this, just because people are asking for money do not mean that they're always getting it, do not mean that people are honestly cash apping them. Now, if you see people getting super chats, you do normally see the super chats on the screen. So if you know for sure that they're getting super chats, then yeah, they could be collecting money. But just because somebody's asking for money, asking for donations, do not mean people are honestly giving them money, and it don't mean that they're not, right? And yeah, this was going on for at least 2 months. So you would think in a 2 months period, they probably could have collected enough. And just as her friend, because she helps all these people out. She always have these folks' channels. And that's why I was saying it. And then Tokyo Tony said it as well. She needs to stop running around to all these people's channels and focus on her own channel. And I understand she may not feel like that's something that she really want to do because she don't really want to put the work in to figuring out how to put her videos together and so on and so forth. She could get interns. She could get people who would want to help her with that. She do have a name, right? So there are people who are more inclined to want to go in and help her for free because there's something there for them for doing that. It's ways around things. Running to all these people's channel, allowing them to use your name to make money for themselves, because all these people have established channels. Sean Davy Wade, the official King Pay, whoever else you run into. A lot of these people have channels that are up and running and making money. Okay, this is what I'm referring to. I don't think Tokyo, even though Perry was saying Tokyo, I don't think Tokyo was making money off of Jaguar. And that's just my humble opinion. I don't recall ever hearing her taking up a collection. I don't even think her channel is monetized because she always playing music. I don't think her channel is monetized. She is okay. You know, her daughter is making money. You know, she's okay. I think that she is okay. She's making money as well. She just signed another show with Zeus. I don't really bunch her in with all of this, to be honest. This is just my opinion. But I know some people are saying she's a part of the fraud squad. I don't know that I believe she's a part of the fraud squad. I think that she got caught up by association because she was, you know, cool with Jag, and she had Jag on her channel, and Jag had Tokyo on her channel or on her Instagram, Bigo, wherever they were at, right? But I do recall I talked about that. Tokyo was even telling Jaguar to bring it down. To bring it down, especially when she was running into the police station. You know, she had a real unhinged moment there right before she got arrested. And I think that Tokyo was trying to tell her to bring it down because I think she was doing a lot of that stuff to bring attention to herself for the clicks and views because people like drama, people like nonsense. But you should never jeopardize your freedom for none of this, child. These numbers and all this stuff is going to come when it's going to come, and you just have to wait on that. and just keep going live. It's plenty of stuff to talk about. It's plenty of stuff to get into without compromising your integrity and your freedom. And I don't recall Tokyo saying anything other than that to her, but she kind of got into it with Official King Payne because he felt like Tokyo could have paid the bill. She felt like, no, she's gonna have to give me my money back. And I kind of I'm not taking up for Tokyo. I want to let me say that as well, trying to taking up for her over here, but I do agree with her. When you are the friend with the money, you probably don't want to get into no habits of bailing folk out because then they always looking for you to come running, and I get what she's saying with that. She's not friends with Tokyo. Is not. I mean, Jaguar is not her childhood friend. She's not somebody that she met in the industry, and they've just been girls hanging out. She said that they never met face to face, which I don't know. I didn't know that. But I know they were doing some interviews together, but maybe they were FaceTiming or whatever, Zoom, whatever they was on. So she was saying Jaguar's not her friend like that. That's what she was saying. It's not that type of relationship where she owed Jaguar anything. She can loan her the money and Jag can give her the money back. And she was saying, well, y'all been taking up collections. You guys give me the money back. I'll put the money up and y'all give me the money back. And so I guess King Payne didn't agree with whatever it is that she was coming up with. So they kind of came to the internet with all of that back and forth. And then I believe Sean, Davy Way, and King Payne finally went on and paid the $2,100. And like people were saying, well, y'all been sitting up taking all these collections of using this woman's name in y'all videos for the past 2 months. Then, yeah, there's no harm, no foul in you guys doing that because you guys have used her name to make this money. People have been thinking y'all was going to help her mother and son out. And I guess he was saying that they did. They got them a place or whatever, or helped them get in a place with some of whatever they was collecting and some of their own money. Which is noble because if you guys are going to be talking to Jaguar, using her name in these videos, creating these conversations around her, then yeah, I think that you could at least do that if you are making some type of money off of that. And like I said, just because people are taking up collections don't mean that they are making money off of. I'm not accusing them of anything. I'm just putting this conversation in the air because it was out here. What do you guys think? Do you think it's okay for people to use people's name and their titles and stuff and then do all this? Well, we're not going further until y'all give me $10. And I've heard King Payne doing some little stuff like that about he not going forward unless he get X amount of dollars, unless he gets X amount of likes. And, when people are doing stuff like that, yeah, I think it's okay for people to expect you to help out, right? Now, to my understanding, they'd have told Jag all this stuff and got her kind of feeling away towards Tokyo. But let me know if y'all feel what Tokyo is saying. Like, she don't want to get into this place where just because she's the friend that got it, that she's supposed to be paying for Jaguar to go in and out of jail. Because, see, Jaguar has to take care of Jaguar as well. She's a little too past grown to think that these strangers are supposed to show up and keep saving her through some of these situations. If she knew she had that warrant out there, she definitely shouldn't have been on this internet arguing with none of these people because people are waiting for moments like that to try to harm somebody. So she shouldn't have been out here arguing with nobody, knowing that she had situations that she still had to take care of. So I do personally agree with Tokyo that she was doing too much. She really was in need of bringing it down. I guess right now she's trying to just take some time and probably stay out of trouble because I think she's scheduled to go back to court on the 12th of June. Don't quote me on it, but I think King Payne was saying her court date is the 12th. And that's why they didn't want to bail her out because her date was so close. They felt like let her just do the time and then just give her that money. But, jail is no place for nobody, child, for no amount of time. If you can get out of there, that's the best thing for you to do. And we just gonna keep it real about that. Let me know what y'all think about this whole conversation about the fraud squad taking up collections, and then everybody passing, looking around, passing, pointing a finger about who's supposed to help her get out. How did y'all feel about this conversation? And these are not, I'm using King Payne and Sade Way because I think they probably are the bigger names, if you will, in all of this besides Tokyo. But I know it's a lot of YouTubers that used Jaguar's name all the time, and I think everybody could have just passed $10 to the bowl, to be honest. And maybe they were, and it is that part. Maybe they were passing it to King Payne and to Sean Davy Wayne in hopes that they were really doing what they said that they were going to do, or what they thought they would do, and that was help out. Because I think people felt bad to see her mother and her son get stranded out there. And so, yeah, you could see people wanting to quietly give a donation and try to help out. But yeah, I don't know. I'm sure at some point Jag will come and tell whatever is going on. What do y'all think about all of this, and how do you feel about what Tokyo was saying? If you watched any of her conversation about this, I get it. You don't want to be that friend where people think that they can always come with a handout to you, right? While they out here doing a bunch of stuff that they could avoid doing. And especially since she was telling Jaguar to bring it down a notch, I definitely understand where she's coming from. But let me know what y'all think in the comments about all this talk about the fraud squad. And yeah, I don't think Jaguar went to jail intentionally to take up no collection. I don't believe that. I think that she even said that some guy that she was going back and forth with called the police on her. And when like I said, when you have situations out here, you need to stay away from this fight sector and these folk out here. Because some of these people out here, I already said it, it's crazy. For real crazy. They on medication they damn self, and they are on here worried about other people's mental health. Okay? Let's just keep it real. But let me know what y'all think about all of this in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.